Hello Cosplay World, this is Nice Rat number 15 and we're going to talk about lenses, gels, and cellophane plastics. This time I will not be interrupted by tornado alarm because it's the first Tuesday of the month, at least where I'm at. I don't know where it is when you watch this, because I'm not psychic and I'm not, wait, I know, never mind. Anyway, okay, focus. Focus on the rant, focus on the rant, focus on the rant. Alright. Alright, this stuff is obviously a light, flimsy material. You're going to need reinforcement or you're going to need to lay it over another material. A lot of the time I see people make custom lights and things like that, because sometimes lights aren't the shape you want, sometimes they're not the color you want, things like that. So you can combine the colors and cut custom shapes and make custom lights for whatever your electronic needs are. Now, one thing I'd suggest is you get diffusional film so you don't have a point of light when you have your light up thingies. So, if you don't, you'll have your LED or your light bulb pretty much visible from the other side. Just a single light, and the rest of your shape will not be as bright. So you have to diffuse the film, and you keep it, the light bulb from directly touching it. It'll diffuse the color or the light evenly over the surface. You'll have a nice clean color. Yes. You can also heat this up. It will melt. It will shape. It will kind of shrink, because when it's being extruded from the machine, it's being extruded in this direction. So when you heat it up, it's going to want to shrink back down. You're going to keep that in mind, because you can put this stuff over a light frame. This is just me having wire right there from whatever project I was working on. Actually, I might have even just whatever. Anyway, I got wire here. I got to make a balloon. Not really. I'm just going to show you how you would make a balloon. You're going to put this over a surface. And you may want to lightly glue this, maybe not. I would not suggest acidic glue, or a glue that is opaque like white glue. And you're going to heat it up, and it's going to stick to the metal there. Now, if you're really good, and it does take quite a bit of skill, I'll admit, you can even wrap it around it a little bit so it sticks to it better. Now, in this way, you can make feathers, you can make leaves, you can make halos, you can make all your chibi dreams. All of them. Everyone. In the same respect, you can make all your cyber dreams, your fire dreams, all of those things. Fire coming off you, your saber that pops out of nowhere, because this is such a light material, you can pretty much hide it wherever you want. But on that token, you have to be careful with it. You start whipping around, then you're very likely to break it or rip it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's sad how, like, the most beautiful stuff is also the most delicate. Getting philosophical here. Anyway, I'm going mad with rants. You'll notice there's something different about this one. It's gold. Yes, remember when I said I have a cheaper alternative than the plastic gold? That's $250 for a 4x2 foot sheet. Yeah, this is what I use. I just take regular white PVC, and I don't know what price you get your PVC, but I get mine for around 50 cents a square foot. You know, I know people. I would encourage you to go and find cheaper means of getting this plastic. $16, $17 for a 4 foot by 2 foot sheet is cheaper than Wonderflex, but I encourage you to try. Keep trying cheaper, especially scraps. Scraps are far cheaper. Anyway, get back to this rant. Why do I have to get this rant? This one. Okay, this stuff is pretty cool. It comes in pretty much the same colors as the other PVC plastics. Maybe there's some tint differences. Whatever. Oh, here's the name of it. You can find it in pretty much any hobby shop right there. It is shrink. It shrinks and it also sticks to whatever it's shrinking to. When you heat it up, there's some kind of glue back here that gets heats up. Awesome. And it'll stick to wherever you want. It will do the kind of detail that vacuum forming will, like from one direction. It, however, will not get into concave detail. It will decide to shrink up in that concave detail, and you'll end up with a flat surface instead of a, you know, a curve. So you want it, all your surfaces to be concave down, yeah, concave down instead of concave up. Yeah, it gets confusing, I understand. I know your thing. Yeah. You want it to be a surface without any inner divots, okay? That's what I'm getting at. But it'll stick there, it'll look nice. And you can cut it and shape it just, you can cut it and dart it and do different colors and layer it just like any other kind of plastic, the way you would use Wonderflex. And it's clean, it's really clean. The painting is so much nicer than you probably would get with, the coloring is so much nicer than you probably get with painting. So if you want a super clean look, this is what I go for. I forget the price. I remember looking at the price and going, oh my god. But that could have just been the shop I was in. And it's only because it was gold I got this kind. Oh well. Or maybe I'll use this. You can put this over any kind of sheet material. I highly, if you're going to go with this kind of material as a finisher, cardboard is a great base because it takes well to heat. If you use foam, if you use glues, you could have problems with chemicals or melting. Okay? Sad but true. It's so sad. Yeah. You want to be careful with that. That's a good material. I don't use it a whole lot because I have my other sheet material. I think it works out to be cheaper by the square foot. I could go over the numbers again. Maybe they'll convert me to using this more often because it's really, really clean look. And I'm really a really cheap skate. Okay, not that much of a cheap skate. Hopefully this is a considerable rant. I've seen whole wings done out of this stuff. Not really awesome looking wings, I'm sad to say, but yeah, they're cool enough for me to mention it. Oh well, this has been my 15th rant, and as always, I want to know what you want to know. Yay! If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you thought it was crazy, if you think you know better, tell me. I always want to know. I want to know what secrets you all know. I will take in the masters, whatever little secrets and tidbits you can share, and I'll share it with the world. Some people like to hoard their little techniques and secrets, and I don't care. I got enough like plastic wars on the shelf. I don't care. Whatever. Another piece of plastic, another piece of crystal, whatever. Anyway, I will see you around probably tomorrow. I hope this doesn't take forever to load. These things are taking forever to load, like an hour and a half. It's completely unreasonable. So you probably see this. It's now 9:30. We'll see when this gets up. Good times to all.